Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. If you're not smart, go somewhere else. Okay, today is Wednesday, November the 10th, 2010, and it's time to look at the markets like we do every night. Check it out. Okay, let's start off looking at the S&P 500. Today we saw some weakness in the markets at the start of the day. Major market news came out with different reasons. They said it was, the rally was weakening, showing pause. They said it was profit taking. Later they came back and said it was because of the Chinese decision to raise the capital requirements for their banks. They came back and said it's probably just because of hesitation ahead of the G20. Let's see. Also had news out of Europe today, again on Ireland, which I keep saying that is the major issue over there. You definitely have to keep an eye on that. The main thing here to realize is none of it really matters. None of it's good for the market. And again, even if you disagree with my call that this entire rally here is bogus, which you may, the truth of the matter is you cannot tell your people to be buying here. You shouldn't be buying here because if you scroll on down, you can see what is this we have here? Oh, that's right, the RSI indicator. It only indicates extreme conditions on very rare occasions, and you're at 70.04. At 70 or higher, you're extremely overbought. So when you're looking at this market here and you see this little hammer candlestick formation, a lot of bulls are out there saying this could go higher. If you're a day trader, I understand that concept. You're looking at just one day to the next. But if you're a swing trader, buying here would be dumb. So don't do it. I have two words for you. If you're long this market and you made money in this, good for you. You got lucky. You'll see why in the future. But like I've said before, and I'll show it to you again, you never see a rally like this with all these gaps in it like that. That's true. It's not happened. I've asked repeatedly for people to find a situation where it's happened. It's never happened. And I can show you several cases where every major market peak, and I mean major market peak, looks just like this. And we'll show you them today as well. But my main point here is if you're a swing trader, you should not be buying this market here and now. You're overextended. Even if you want to be a bull, let it pull back. Do not jump in this thing, okay? Okay, here we are looking at the Nasdaq, exact same conditions, major run up here, lots of telltale gaps in the formula here, 10 of them. Today's pullback, though it was lower than yesterday's, did not go low enough to fill the gap, so you still have a gap here. It made it smaller, but didn't fill it. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 10 on the S&P, and half a dozen on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. You've got a big bunch of mess out there. Let me show you this right quick, but before we do, I want to point out that the S&P covers the majority of stocks out there. If it's overbought, then the majority of your individual stocks out there are going to be doing the same exact thing. So you need to be paying attention to your averages because they're an average of the overall market. So you're going to have a hard time finding quality opportunities to trade individually. Yes, you might be able to find a few, but the main point here is when the overall markets sell off, which it's coming, that's going to, most of the stocks are going to follow the overall average lower. So keep that in mind. Again, pull it back down. Look at this RSI here. Okay, there's the RSI for the NASDAQ. You can see she's trading at 75.24. Anything at 70 or higher is extremely overbought. You've seen this condition before. Go back and look before your flash crash situation. You had the same exact technicals in play there, and at the same time, you had the same fundamentals going on over there in Europe. You had the news about Greece and Spain and Portugal and all that stuff just kind of simmering out there, and then poof, it went down. Okay, so you got the exact same situation all over again. I really, really want to warn everybody: if you're long, get out. You made some money, be happy with that, but get out. Quick look here at the FTSE London Financial Times Index. We're watching this chart to see what's going on over there in Europe. Remember, we got a lot of fundamental news over there playing and just totally fixing to blow up. I love the terminology of the news today. It flared up in Ireland. Okay, yeah, that's because that fire that's eaten through the entire financial system, it's still alive and burning like nobody's business, and it's going to topple this thing. We said yesterday you could short this guy, and today she started to move to the downside. You can still bounce around, but the main thing is you don't have to make every little, get out the very peak of any move to the upside. If you play this to the upside, good for you. You made some money. It was too risky for me. I said let it bounce and I will short it. That's the method I chose to use. But in this particular time, you've got to just give credit where credit's due. You've got high point here of the momentum to the upside, peaked back here. Okay, corresponding high point price. Here you've got a series of lower highs. This is your momentum indicator. It's telling you momentum to the upside is fading. It's weaker. Yet price activity is still moving higher. this means it's lying to you. You don't want to trust that. You want to trust your chart. Okay, the chart's telling you right here, this is a bearish divergence. See the note right there, and you want to bet on this to all fall apart. Okay, remember, I've been doing this now for free on YouTube for about 7 months, and I've been wrong one time. I've been early, but never wrong. Okay, not because I'm all that great. It's just because the chart never lies. It's always showing buy and sell pressure, and you can always read that if you know what you're doing and determine what's going to happen next. Okay. Quick look here at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Same hammer formation setup that we saw on the S&P as well as the NASDAQ. But again, unfilled gap here, 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 here. Okay, lots of mess right there. It's always a telltale sign of a fool's rally. We've had that on our website, and we'll show you that before the end of this video. But we've got the video there showing you how to spot a fool's rally. And they always look the same. It's always the same telltale signs. It'll ignore the sell signals. It'll convince people that you don't have to worry about the chart. You don't have to worry about fundamentals. Just keep buying. That's the fool's rally. It's the one that fights all the signals and they think they're getting away with something. At the end of the day, it's going to catch them. So don't be there. That's my main point. Okay. Again, market can fight to the upside for a few days. That's fine. The main thing here is to realize that if this were actually to move to the upside, you'd be trading above the upper Bollinger Band line, and you would be finding yourself with the RSI above the 70 line again. And those are major telltale signs. You do not want to fight the RSI signal like that. Okay. Very important. For those of you who might have missed our analysis from last Thursday, here it is again. This is a picture of the NASDAQ 2007 peak before the whole thing fell apart on you. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Telltale signal of it's going to fail. All right. I've shown this again and again and again. And again, like I said, there's 8 here. At that time, it was astronomical. I absolutely didn't like this in any way, shape, or form. It's never a good sign for bulls. And in the current situation we have now that we just showed you on the chart, you've got 10 unfilled gaps below you. Very telltale that there's a low volume rally in play and not something you want to be a buyer of. You want to actually be shorting it. Okay, so again, just because the signs are here, they're telling you got a bearish setup here, you got a bearish divergence here, all the sell signs are in play. They can fight to the upside, but the end result was, well, you know what happened in 2007. Okay, so and again, go back and look at any major rally since the 2007 crash, and you will find that whenever they get these conditions like this, it's always a major peak to the downside. You'll find it again and again and again. And like I said before, you'll never find a situation where this is the start of a major bull market. It doesn't work that way, okay? These are telltale signs that there's no actual buying in here, and you're just being baited to go long. So you don't want to be doing that, okay? Okay, if you've not been to our free website at perfectstockalert.com, it's right there. It's 100% free. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. Helps us stay free. Also, I mentioned that video talks about the Fool's Rally and how to spot them. It's right there. It's in the video chart skills section. You can find it really easy. We have nightly market analysis videos right here. Every one of our videos is right there. And all the charts that perhaps like yesterday I did an analysis on the VIX. If you want to see my notes, they're always in here. And we update these every night. So there's something that got updated today. You can check that out. If there's something chart that I didn't cover that you want to see, it's in there with my notes. Okay, let's see, we got the MPT rating right here. We tell you what we expect the market to do the next day for like day traders, that kind of thing, or if you just happen to want to know what the market's expected to do the following day, you can check that out. In here we've got our traders forum, a lot of smart investors and traders there posting their opinions, both long or short, bull or bear. As long as it's an intelligent opinion, we appreciate it. Let's see what else we got over here. Nightly scans, pretty cool features there for you guys, and the swing trading course, always awesome. And then the Facebook page, if you want to know what news articles we're watching and pay attention to, you can get it there in our traders forum where we discuss different news articles that might be coming out every single day, and then it's also posted here on our Facebook page. Or you can follow us in any of these pages, but it's always there, okay? Pretty cool, pretty simple. God bless, take care, and let's have a look at our disclaimer. The disclaimer, read it and weep. Again, God bless, take care.